Freedom Front Plus Chief Whip in the National Assembly, Corné Mulder, who joins us now for a conversation. Very good evening to you, Corné. Thank you so much for your time. As a symbol of Parliament, do you think that the National Assembly Speaker had much of a choice but to resign?
No, I don't think she had much of a choice. I don't think she could do anything else. But I think really it's a sad day for the institution of Parliament. Parliament has not had a very happy past couple of years. The institution has been tarnished for various reasons, and one can go way back to things that was Parliament's duty that was not fulfilled. So there's been a huge challenge to rebuild the image of Parliament, and this kind of situation where the head of the institution has to resign is not assisting us in rebuilding the image of this institution at all.
Upholding the integrity of Parliament was one of the reasons that Mapisa-Nqakula gave, as she said, she's now handing in her resignation. What implication do you think this move has on individuals who are still in Parliament, like yourselves?
Yes, it is absolutely so. I think that sets a positive example because the integrity of the institution and the image of the institution is absolutely vital. And it's not only the Speaker that has got this responsibility. Each and every member has got this responsibility, and many members have not fulfilled their responsibility in upholding the dignity of Parliament. And because of that, we do have a very tarnished image at the moment. Maybe something positive that could come out of this, that maybe this is a turning point where we are now shortly before an election. Hopefully the 7th Parliament can start with a new slate. I don't think we're going to elect a new Speaker before the election. I think it's unlikely. But I think everybody should apply their minds, and then let's hope we can start on a clean slate after the election, after the 29th of May.
Yeah, and as you begin to start on a clean slate after the 29th of May, what sort of candidate and the caliber of candidate will be required to now fill this position?
Well, I think the important thing is when Parliament started off in the new dispensation after 1994, I think we did set the tone in the right manner. Why? Because the reality is that the office of Speaker, the office of Deputy Speaker, the presiding officers should be beyond reproach. Yes, they do belong to certain political parties. That's obviously the case. But those positions should be filled by individuals that do have the trust and acceptance of the majority, or basically all the members of the House. So when we started off, people may have forgotten that the first Speaker was Feni Jinwala from the ANC, but there was a Deputy Speaker, Mr. Ranshot, that came from the National Party. And we saw other instances after that as well, where people from other parties served either as Deputy Speaker or as some of the chairpersons. A couple of years ago, I think it's about 10 years ago, the ANC decided no, they want to take all those positions for the ruling party. And I think from there on it was downhill all the way, because immediately when you start doing that, there's no possibility anymore that people will look at these offices as being absolutely non-biased and be operating in the best interest of the institution. And maybe we should rethink that and perhaps go back. So if you look in terms of candidates for this kind of position, you need people of experience, you need people that do enjoy the support of members across political party lines, and that obviously will put the institution first and not their own party political views.